Why do we say shoulder width? Because if you don't have your feet wide enough, your pelvis is not going to have the space to be able to drop down into a proper squat. A lot of problems with a squat is not really a mobility issue, it's feet are too narrow and you get all sorts of funky movements. So shoulder width, toes are slightly pointed out. At conference they pointed out, well, it's not really 45 degrees, sometimes we say that, that's not right. It's really 10 to 30 degrees, which is a very oddly specific angle. So just say a little bit, right? So just push your toes out a little bit. Shoulder width apart. The first part of the bracing is spread the floor. So you can do that right now. Spread the floor with your feet. You should feel your kind of the outsides activate, all around your hips. Everything starts to get tight and activate when you're spreading the floor. Good? All right, shake it out. The second one is your T-spine or your scaps. That's your bar is up on your back. Don't worry about your feet right now. We're just working on the second one. You're in that low bar position and you want the bar to become part of your body. You're pulling your elbows to your hips. And we can actually feel that with the PVC pipe bend, right? We're pulling in. This is also the opportunity you have to remind everybody that this is the one time in the gym where your thumbs are not wrapped. This is the one time in the gym where your thumbs are over top, and that's a safety thing. That is so that you can properly bail off a heavy squat. So that's a good opportunity to remind that. And if you're doing this right, if you have the correct position and you're pulling elbows to hips and you're making that bar part of your body, you realize you don't need those thumbs wrapped because it's just part of your back. So let's do both of them together here. Feet, shoulder width apart, toes are slightly pointed out. Spread the floor and pull elbows to hips. All right, 2 out of 3. Last one is the breathing technique where we brace our thoracic. If we do this properly, you will not get any sort of angle or arch in the back. You'll be solid all the way through your core. So we do this by breathing in very deeply. 90% of the breath comes in through our nose, the last 10% through your mouth, and then you are crushing the can of air by shortening that distance between your rib cage and your waist. And you really should be pushing your stomach out when you do this and crushing that can. So let's try it together. 90% in the nose, 10% in the mouth. Ready? Crush it. Good. Get ready to squat. Yeah. Hey, if you feel that way, you're doing it right. So let's do all 3 and then do 1 squat. So feet, shoulder width apart. Toes are slightly pointed out. Spread the floor. Pull the elbows in. Breathe. Good.